How's it, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, so first off, I want to go over what's happening with Bitcoin, and then we'll start to look at some setups. It will open. Yeah, so first of all, I want to go over a few coins that I'm looking at, and then we'll start to look at some setups. Yeah. So let's go over Bitcoin first to see what's happening on the daily candle. Yeah, so let's remove all the drawings and start off with this chart. Okay, so when looking at Bitcoin right now, right, see that price has closed below this level. I was speaking about it yesterday. This zone over here, this 25,800 level, okay? And that was the zone that we were speaking about yesterday, and I said if price goes below there, we're most probably going to come back down to 25,300. We came down to 25,364, and then we got a massive bounce, okay? So when looking at the daily chart, this is still bearish, right? You can still see we're still closing below this area. As long as price stays below here, then we can still expect price to come down, okay? But when price daily time frame starts closing above 25,800, then we can expect further movement to the upside, okay? So Bitcoin on the daily time frame, important to note that we're still bearish. Okay, so let's go down to the 4 hour. 4 hour time frame, I was in the Telegram group, I was expecting price to flip bullish here. As you can see that this range over here, whenever price closes above this range, what tends to happen is price comes back up and tests these highs over here. Okay, this 26,200 zone. Okay, so at any given point of time, this can still flip bullish, but at the moment we are still bearish. And on the 1 hour time frame, we need to start closing above this level here at 25,861. Okay, so yeah, it's important to wait for that to happen. I'll only really look for long positions once we close above here on the 1 hour time frame. So Bitcoin right now, to me, I don't really see any setups. I would not look at a potential trade for Bitcoin right now, and it's very boring. Obviously, we had that move yesterday, but at the moment, we just need to be patient. Okay. So what I'll be looking at, you can still see right now that this is the current range, right? You can see whenever we're above this range, 25,861, we should be looking at bars. Okay. So bars above here. Okay, so we have to wait for that. And sells below here would be valid 25,583. Yep. So Bitcoin, the current price action right now is quite evident that I can't really be looking at any trades here. Okay, so this would be like the no trading zone, whereas anything above here, we would be looking at trades. Okay, and then anything below this level here, we'll be looking at sells. Yeah, so yeah, important to just obviously wait for price action to unfold today. We need to wait for a breakout of this range. So Bitcoin, I mean, it's kind of boring. I'd rather look at some other coins, but I mean, it will give us the general direction of the market within instead. Okay. So we have this set up just so you guys know exactly what's happening. So looking for bars above here. And then looking for potential sells. So, yeah. So very, very important just to wait for a break, either the top side or wait for a break of the downside. Yep, so that's the setups for today. And yeah, we'll just have to be patient and wait for that. That's it. Very, very nice setup that I'm looking at right here. If you look at the 4 hour time frame, we tapped into, remove all of this. Okay, so the 4 hour time frame, this is our high. Yeah. So this is the level that price is getting respected by. As long as price stays below there, we should be still coming down here. And what I'm looking at right now is potential sells below this level here. Okay. The sells below, targeting this zone at around about 4.5546. We have a look at the 1 hour time frame. Yeah. You can see here we are closing back below this level. Okay. Whenever price closes below here, we tend to come back down. So what is the risk to reward here? Okay, so your target is only 0.61%. So on the 20x, that's 12%, right? Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well as well. So I'll be looking at a potential trade here. We have 1 minute here until the 1 hour candle closes. The 30-minute candle is closing bearish as well. Okay, so looking at a sell here. Yeah, I'll be looking at this setup here. Yeah, your stop loss would be above the previous candle wick with a 0.41% stop loss, and your take profit would be at the low here. So your risk and reward is not too great. One is to 1.6, but I mean, it's definitely a trade that I'm looking at right now. We have to wait for this 1 hour candle closure. Once it closes bearish, we can look at these sells. Because if you look left, right, whenever we close below here, what tends to happen is price comes back down and taps into the zone. Same with over here, it taps into the zone. Rejection from this level back to this zone here. We could actually extend this down right there. Yeah. So I'm potentially looking at sells here for Matic. Wait for this 1 hour close. There is 18 seconds, and then we will be in position. But what I'm going to wait for is a potential top wick. So, guys, were here yesterday. We were speaking about how we do need to see a top wick being created before we look at sells. Because the problem is, if price just rips the downside, there won't be any liquidity for it to grab to the top side first. So let's wait, okay? So I'll be looking at sells very, very soon. Once we break this level. Yeah, there we go. So we are seeing that top wick getting created, which is what we want. And it's important just to wait for that to flip bearish. And that candle was very, very strong to the downside. So we should expect continuation for Matic here. But yeah, if you guys have any charts you want me to go over, just put them in the chat. Don't mind going over those. But yeah, let's look at this. Definitely looking at sells here. Once we break this level here, I'll take these sells back down to 0.5541. Yeah. Waiting for a break of this level. Your stop loss would have to be above this wick here. Yeah. We have this whole imbalance that needs to get filled, right? So this level here, this candle here, this whole bullish candle needs to get filled. Yeah. So basically, we need to see a break of this level here, which is your previous support. Okay. This level needs to break. Once we break that zone, then we take these sells back down to this zone here. Then we could potentially look at buys back up to this level. Yeah. So let's see how this plays out. We're not in yet. We're waiting for price to break this level here. Let's have a look at some other coins while we wait for that to happen. What I'll do is I'll put an alert so you don't miss it. Remember, I'm only going to take these sells once the flip's bearish. I'm not going to take it now. Because at any point in time, it can still come back up to this 4.5593 area. Okay, we have the alert there, so when price breaks that zone, we will be in position. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, there we go. We're going to take these sells here. I don't missed it. Yeah, so we broke this level here. Sells are still valid back down to this low. Yeah. We should see price carry on downside here. See how price broke that low. We should see continuation to the downside. Hold on, give me 1 minute here. Yeah, so we did take sells here for Matic, if you guys are wondering. Looking just to target the lows. Okay. Let's see. Bitcoin not really doing much. The CHZ, if you look at this, it's back at support, and you can see we are bouncing from that zone. But I wouldn't take buys yet because the market is looking like it's going to come down. The chart looks good. The take profit would be at 0.5541, okay. When you see all these bearish candles here, it's basically mean that there's way more volume to the downside than the upside, okay. So you wouldn't really want to be looking at buys at this level, okay. Let's have a look at Chainlink. Chainlink obviously was very bullish compared to all the other coins yesterday. So if we have a look at Chainlink, you can see that this is the level that it needs to break, the 6.40, pretty much 6.409. Could say 6.4 short to the exact top. And then here we could expect a retest of this level here for continuation to the upside here. So we could see Chainlink come down a bit further here, back down to this level at 6.2. And this would be the zone where if price breaks this level, we could look at sells. Sells below here for Chainlink. Yeah. Because the thing is, right now, it is looking bullish, but the problem is if it breaks this zone at 6.227, it's going to flip bearish, right? Okay, yeah, that's that. If we go back to Matic, see what's happening there. We did take sells here for Matic. You guys could just join. Stop loss above your previous wick at the top, 0.5599, and then your take profit is at 0.5541. Okay. So that's pretty much the setup that we have currently. We aren't on any other trades, just the Matic one. Yeah, so let's see how this plays out. XRP is obviously bouncing from this level. So for XRP, right, if you look at this, like on the 30-minute, on the 4 hour, let's go to the 4 hour time frame first. So if you take a look at this on the 4 hour, see that if price breaks this low, we can expect more downside. But we do need to see a break of this low here. Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that price is still respecting the zone. As long as price respects here, we can see a bounce. But I'm only in one position at the moment, and that's Matic. Still waiting for some other confirmations here. I'll have a look at some other coins. We have a look at Uni, for example. Okay, so Uniswap, right? If price closes below here, below this level on the 4-hour, then we can expect downside. TRC. Yeah, we can go over TRC. I don't think TRC is available on futures. TRX is available though. But yeah, if you guys did just join, we are only in one position. And if it breaks this low, you can probably hold this till this level here. But I don't think it's going to break this low, to be honest. I would expect just a bounce from this zone. Let's see how this next 15-minute candle closes. If this next 15 closes bearish, then we should see a continuation. If it flips bullish, then yeah, we'll probably see price come back up to that blue zone, that 0.5593 area. I'm not really seeing any other setups at the moment, to be honest. WorldCoin, let's have a look at WorldCoin. I did take some sells earlier for WorldCoin at this zone here. You can see that we're bouncing. So what's important to note right now for WorldCoin is created a new range, okay? So yeah, yesterday was crazy for WorldCoin. So, you know, if we hold that trade, I think we entered at like this level here. Yeah, it was over here. We took profit at like this zone. Look how much it moved from there. I think it was like an 18% move from our CP. Crazy. But yeah, if WorldCoin breaks this low here at 1.243, we can take those. Yeah. The sells below here, back down to this level. This is something I'm looking at with him today. But we would have to wait for that. It looks like it's starting to pump at the moment, yeah. Yeah, so for WorldCoin, I mean, it's still bullish, right? So if it starts to break this previous high here, that's, yeah, at 1.352, then we're most probably going to just see price come back up to like these levels here. 1.5, yeah, this side here. Yeah, so that's something that could definitely happen. But yeah, let's see. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes for Matic here. We need to see this level close below. If it closes below here, we should see continuation. If it doesn't, then we might just see price to come to that side, yeah. Yeah, this is the only setup we're in currently. Pepe. Yeah, so Pepe, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, this is what I'm waiting for. So yesterday we had that dump. We did take those sells in stream, and it did hit CP at the bottom here. But if you look at this right now, this needs to break, right? So if we're looking for buys today, we need to wait for price to close above here, and we take buys. If we're looking for sells, we need to wait for price to close below here, and then take sells back down to these lows. Okay. So currently with price action, it's a bit choppy, right? It's just doing this, bouncing between these zones. Once we get a breakout over here, we can take buys, or once we get a break below here, we can take sells. Okay. So it's important just to wait for that, because currently right now you can't really tell where price is going to go. You have to wait for the break. Yeah, we just still in the setup here. I'm probably gonna hold this. We should see continuation here for Matic. Let's see, we need to wait for, obviously, if it breaks the zone over here, we can see continuation. Bitcoin Cash, basically what I'm waiting for here would be sold below the zone as well. Would be looking to target this area. So same setup as yesterday, pretty much. That's basically back in the range. Okay, so we need to wait for price to close below 191.2. Take sells. Chainlink. Waiting for this as well. Okay, so we're waiting for a couple trades at the moment. Let's see. See how this plays out. And WorldCoin, just gonna wait for this. The thing is with WorldCoin, like this range right now is 4%. So if we take sells below here, back down to this zone, it's a 4% range. Definitely worth taking that trade. But what I see right now, I mean, this just looks like prices could come back up to these highs here. Could be a setup actually. 5 minutes. Yeah, volume is increasing. Let's see what your stop loss would be. Better take buys. I'm looking at a potential setup here for WorldCoin buys actually. If we close back above this range, look back at the 5 minutes. Good to see price come back up to these highs. Yeah, let's see how this reacts. But essentially what you would do is for this setup, yeah, your stop loss would have to be below this work here. Let's see how this plays out for Matic. Looks like it's should tap our TP area within the next 15 to 20 minutes, hopefully. 10 minutes until the 30-minute candle closes. But yeah, the setup does look like it should play out. WorldCoin, looking at these bars here as well. I just want to see how next 5 minutes. 5 minutes to close bullish here. How about a 2% move, stop loss 1.3%. Yeah, Matic is a bit slow at the moment. Is a bit slow. Altcoin should come back up to this level here. That's why I'm looking at a potential buy. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me know if the music's okay. I think it might be a bit loud. Just let me know in the chat if it is too loud. Yeah, so let's see. WorldCoin, this would have been, yeah, good buys to be honest. I was looking at the setup. Yeah, Matic looks like it should sit down. We just need to see a break on this low here. But this WorldCoin bar would have been good. Look, some other coins. Thing is, yeah, at the moment there's not much happening. Matic was the only real setup I was looking at. All the other coins are kind of just consolidating. This was yesterday's trade. But yeah, let's pretty much only in just one setup here, guys. We need to wait for price to obviously close here. If it closes bearish in the next 5 minutes, we should see price come back down to the lows. Dogecoin, Let's have a look at Doge. Yeah, the price action here is terrible. The thing is with Dogecoin right now, like price needs to break this low here. So if you look at this, yeah, if price closes below this level here, you could see Doge coming back down to test these zones over here, like this zone here. Yeah, this could be a setup. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. Yeah, we need to wait for price to close below. Yeah, because currently at the moment you can't really take sells here because it is that support. So you have to wait for the break of that support. Okay. But like looking at Ethereum, I was looking at this setup earlier with him today. See how price is getting rejected from the zone. Multiple rejections. So I'm expecting ETH to come back down to 16.15 within today. See how price could not break above the zone. Okay. Every time prices at this level, we've been rejected from the zone. Okay. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I didn't take these sells, but I was looking at them. Yeah, because once ETH breaks above here, like yesterday was a massive fake out, but once it breaks above there again, we should just carry on seeing continuation to the upside. Matic still looks good. Yeah, let's see how this plays out. When you wait for this 30 closure, if this 30 candle closes like this, then it should be good. Carry on to the downside. But yeah, the market is a bit slower than yesterday. Same thing here with WorldCoin, right? This 30-minute candle is going to be closing bullish. So we could see a continuation here. Could take some longs here for WorldCoin. Problem is a lot of rejection happens at this zone. So what I'd want to see is I want to see a closure above this zone. Okay, so we'll wait for that. If price closes above this zone in the 15-minute, then we'll take some buys. Yeah, not much movements there. This 50-minute candle isn't a closed bullish here for Matic, but it's still closing respecting this resistance. Yeah. It's closing respecting this. Yeah. Can still see continuation to the downside. This is the rejection level. We can see price come back up here, then come back down. This is why we put our stop loss above this level here, because as long as price stays below here, price could potentially do one of these. Yeah, so WorldCoin, like I said earlier, we need to wait for this. We're looking at bars above here. You have to wait for, also we have news a little bit later today. Have a look at the news. So we have unemployment claims at 4:30. So that's in the next 2 hours. That will obviously bring some volatility. And then a bit later we have FOMC 7:45 and then 11:30 this evening. But this won't really affect the market too much because it is yellow folder. When you're looking at news, you kind of just want to look at a red folder news because that affects the market more. Okay. You're only in one position here. Probably gonna hold this until it hits T. Bitcoin does look like it's coming down as well. Yeah, there's literally, I've gone through all the other charts. I don't really see any other setups other than Matic. I only really see the setup. Market is quite boring at the moment. Yeah, this still looks good. WorldCoin waiting for these longs. And Matic obviously in shorts. I'm thinking about going on Kick, about streaming on Kick because there is a bit more activity there. But what I can do is I can stream on Kick and YouTube at the same time. So basically, with Kick, uh, there's a whole lot of different channels there. You can do crypto. There's obviously the gaming. It's very similar to YouTube, but it's more promoted just for like live streaming. So I will be probably the next few days streaming on both. But yeah, obviously, if you guys do want to look at Kick, you can. Yeah. Yeah, the market's very slow today. Bitcoin breaks this low, we should see it come back down. Like I said, for Bitcoin, this is a no trade zone. So I'd only really be taking trades below like 25,600 or bars above 25,850. This coin yesterday, I think Mohammed was in the stream yesterday. He asked me to go over this coin. I actually did hit entry and it went up around about 8%. PRB was a nice setup. I can obviously take it because you can't trade this on W, but if you guys did take the setup, looks good. Yeah, this was it. When you break above the previous high, most probably it's going to carry on to the upside. The WorldCoin, if you look at WorldCoin, I mean, it did break structure to the downside, so it's more on the bearish side. So if you take the fib from the low to the high here, perfect 0.38 retracement. So this could have been a good entry for a sell. What would this be? And your take profit would be down. Yeah, if WorldCoin closes back below this range here, then we can take sells. But until then, don't really want to take position. I take this out because I do think that it's more on the sell side. So we do have sells below here. If you look at the 15 and this wick, the indication that price is most probably going to be reversed from the zone. But this next 15 closes bearish here. You can see whenever we close below this level, we tend to come to this zone. Okay. If we close back below here, we can definitely take some sells to this zone. Once we close below here, look for sells back down to here. And the thing is, risk to reward here is very, very deep. The thing is, when you're trading WorldCoin, make sure you guys are using low leverage, because, for example, your stop loss would have to be above this wick here. It's like 1.7%. So on a 10x, that's 17%. But, the take profit would first be over here. But yeah, I think we could take sells here. WorldCoin. Take these sellers. So we did take sellers here for WorldCoin. Stop loss would be above this wick here, and take profit would, yeah. We are closing back below the range. Yeah. And then Matic, we still need sells. I'm still expecting this. Yeah, let's see. Looks like WorldCoin is moving nasty. I'm expecting price to, we should at least tap this zone here, 1.243. 30-minute candle, I mean the 15 is closing now, which would, I mean, look at this 30-minute candle. Beautiful rejection there. Your TP would be at 1.243, and if it breaks this level here, then you can look at TP. Yeah, this is a 6% move. Yeah. So this would be TP1. So essentially, like if you break 1.243, then you could actually add on to your positions and take some more sells. Yeah, this would, what I would do now is, I mean, we're already up 6% on its index. So I'll move your stop loss to break even, just to make it a risk-free trade. Yeah, so WorldCoin, yeah, it's crazy, this coin. I'm expecting at least this level to get tapped into. I wouldn't expect this zone here, the 1.4 to get tapped into. But let's see. I would put your stop loss to break even though at this point, because but I mean, look at the volume, it's clearly to the downside. And then Matic also looks good here, and the 15-minute candle is going to close bearish, and it's going to be closing back below here. So both sells looking quite good. Yeah, so I would actually look, I mean, if price hits 1.243, you could look at a potential long there as well, because basically we had all of this, right? Rejection zone. So if it hits that zone, we can take some longs at that area. I mean, let's see. I did put my stop loss to break even for Altcoin because the problem is with this coin, it does move quite a lot. So you want to manage your risk. Matic's coming down now. There it is. Beautiful. Took quite a while, to be honest. Yeah, so TP1 0.5540 would be your TP1, okay? This zone here. That's your TP1. And then Worldcoin, let's see. Yeah, it looks like that looks beautiful. There it is. That's your TP, okay? Matic also just dropping a lot at the moment. Beautiful. Let me know if you guys are in these trades. I took these trades. Worldcoin just looks like it's about to collapse. And Matic obviously looks good. I'm gonna TP, like take out 50% at 0.554 for Matic, and then at 0.5482, the bottom area over here, this would be where I'll be looking at TP. Because I think Bitcoin, if you look at Bitcoin now, looking like it's gonna short as well. I would not take longs for Bitcoin right now, to be honest with you guys. Don't take any longs. Yeah, Worldcoin. Like, think about it. This move right now, right, on a 10x, is 11%, right? And it's only moved so little in terms of like the time frame. But yeah, let me know if you guys did take these coins. I mean, these trades. Gold King, I'm pretty sure you said you were in the Matic one. Not too sure if you took the Gold coin short. Price action looks very good though for Matic. Let's see. Let's play it out. General direction of today is quite bearish. So. just need Matic to push once more and then it hits. So I would suggest for WorldCoin, if you want to take a little bit of profits, be a good idea because it does look like the volume is decreasing a bit. Or what you should do is at least put your stop loss to break even because this coin is a bit sketchy. I mean, I would expect price to just tap to this zone here, and if it breaks this level, you're looking at quite a big dump here. Yeah, it's good. The 30-minute is going to close now, and the 1 hour candle will be closing. So look at this for Matic on the 1 hour. If it closes like this, watch out for this altcoin setup. Good flip. Momentum is not really decreasing here for Matic. I would expect this able to. Yeah, thanks for telling me about that. Sometimes it free.